Joe and Hearn are nominated for eviction, but who will win the golden power of veto? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 6 Hockey Sticks. It's day 33 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Karen of the Western Conference is the head of household. She nominated Joe and Hearn for eviction, but the Golden Power Veto can still change the nominations. Who will win it? We'll find out shortly. But first, I forgot to mention on Wednesday's episode that the alumni vote, there were 5 alumni who voted, and the vote was 3-2. A lot of people seem to care about that. I'm like, okay, so sorry, I forgot. But yeah, 3-2, so another close one with the alumni vote. In addition, breaking news, Steven has another 20-minute video out. State of the Union. Union spelled Y-O-O-N-I-O-N. It makes me want Funyuns for some reason. It was very funny. There were parts when I was basically bawling my eyes out laughing. In addition, some breaking news for you. 2 house guests met in person to talk strategy, I assume. I was there with them, so you can rule out Rhonda and Corey in Calgary, and you can rule out Joe in New York, and you can rule out Hearn in the UK. Hearn is probably sitting at the screen going, "Hello, it's me, Piers Morgan." Bastards. So it's not one of those 4, but it's one of the other 8. I assume the other 8 are all GTA. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think everybody else is GTA. So 2 of those 8 met for a meetup and a strategy session. And they're not afraid of me saying it on the episode because they will, quote, destroy you all. Okay. I am feeling a bit better, thankfully. Thank you, everyone, for all your love and support. But it's also Friday when I'm recording this, so it's easy to feel good on a Friday night. The competition for Golden Power Veto went very well. We're going to get to it in a second. The odds of a nominee winning the Golden Power Veto 5 weeks in a row is 1 in 153. Then Jonah in the group chat goes, what kind of hocus pocus math is this? It's 1 in 3. You can't use the past to predict the future. That's fair. And Brandon in season 4 got into it with Rai over the law of probabilities or something, because at that point in season 4, a nominee had never won the veto. So Brandon is like, it's due when Brandon went on the block. But we'll see what happens. Steven's thoughts, I forgot to mention Steven's thoughts, they kind of remind me of Creed Thoughts on The Office, creedthoughts.gov.org.ca. something. That's what it reminds me of. It was pretty funny. But yeah, so I won't lie, I was, from a purely statistical standpoint, because I love stats, I was rooting for Joe or Hearn to win just because I wanted the nominee to win the Golden Veto for the 5th week in a row. But if that doesn't happen, it doesn't mean the veto can't be used. We'll find out. Okay, so this week's Golden Power Veto competition was, I thought, a fun one. It was called, some people did not find it fun. It was called Big Brother Lightning Bolt. No, it was called, sorry, I'm so tired right now. Big Brother Lightning Bingo. And here's how it works. Bingo was played once in Season 2. It was won by Rob, but the problem with Bingo is that it is very much luck-based. So I decided to speed it up and make it Lightning Bingo. I hate when you play bingo and the bingo caller is like someone in their mid-40s who's having a midlife crisis but thinks they're an aspiring actor. It's So after every number, they decide to do like a comedy routine about the number. Like, B11, B11. You remember that movie? Oh my god, that was so 2005. But yeah, so I decided that let's test your ability to process numbers really, really fast by calling the numbers really, really fast, and you have to pay attention to 3 boards at once while I call numbers at an alarmingly fast rate. Hence the lightning bingo. Yeah, so the first person to score 3 points, a bingo, a line horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. If you call bingo and you are correct, you get a point. First to 3 points wins. If you call bingo and you do not have a bingo, you are eliminated altogether. Okay, let's get to the results. So in round 1, I called all 75 numbers. And nobody called bingo, so I'm like, well, I've called every number now. And then finally Jit is like, hey everyone, fucking Jit here. May as well call bingo. So I didn't even bother checking his board because clearly he's got every single line possible because I called all the numbers. So Jit has a point. But I was fucking too hard and fucking too fast. Fuck, man. So I'm like, it's lightning bingo. So then round 2, I call a fuck ton of numbers again. Kately goes, bingo! I'm like, okay, Kately, which card is it on? I don't know! Never mind, I thought 72 was called. I was looking for 74. That was a misread. So Kately eliminates herself. Then Hearn calls bingo on the same one. Bingo, you bloody wanker. And so I said, bingo, where do you have it? First card, first line down. So I checked and that was correct. So Hearn has 1, Jit has 1. Then round 3, I call a whole bunch of numbers again. And Hearn was good. Bingo. Like, where? First card, first line down again. And I'm like, okay, so your strategy was just paying attention to 1 column. It's working. Hearn 2, Jit 1. Then in the following round, Steven wakes up and goes, hey everyone, just got back from my surfboard. Bam, bingo. And he shows me his card. And he was using, what's the program he was using on his phone? Markup. He was actually doing his best. He was a couple numbers behind, but he was doing well, and that one he did have a bingo on. So, Hearn 2, Jit 1, Steven 1. Reset. Then, and at one point I said, isn't this exciting? No! It is now that I'm watching. Playing it gave me a heart attack. Steven once again rings in with another bingo, so now it's Hearn 2, Steven 2, Jit 1. This is too hard for me, I'm just on my phone. And in the final round, after I call almost all the numbers again, Steven rings in, and sorry Steven, but this time you got your 3rd bingo, which means congratulations Steven! You have won the Golden Power Veto. You have until Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight to privately message me whether or not you are using the veto on Joe or Hearn and a reason why or why not. Karen, I need the replacement nominee by Sunday night at 10 p.m. To which Steven then in the group chat then decides to say, guess it's time for another 20-minute video, everyone. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be using the power veto because it's fun. Okay, bye. And then he leaves. Which then made everyone go into a panic. So tomorrow, will Steven use the veto and on who? And if he does, will Brooke veto that with her Sapphire veto? And if he doesn't, will Brooke veto that with her Sapphire veto? And will Amethyst use her Ruby veto? Lots can happen tomorrow. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees plead their case, and Wednesday's the next live eviction and head of household competition where another house guest will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 6 house. Fail to clinch a spot in the playoffs and lose their shot at the $600 cash prize, and we will find out who Lindsay's party chose as the winner of the Big Brother Little House of Horrors. I'm Andrew Chefs of Moonbest. Take care, and remember, to play the game is great, to win the game is greater, and to love the game is the greatest of all. Good night.